Good morning, learners. In this tutorial video, I'm going to teach on this vital topic in Geography Grade 10 called the water cycle. So this process, which is called the water cycle, has got three other names. The first one is called the hydrological cycle. The second one is called the rain cycle. Then the other one is called the H2O cycle. All those ones refers to the water cycle. They're just the same as the water cycle. So this process now, which is called the water cycle, involves the following process. It involves evaporation, transpiration, condensation, and the last one, which is called precipitation. This process, which is called the water cycle, refers to the continuous movement of water from the water bodies and trees to the atmosphere and back to the land. The transfer of water from the water bodies, from the trees to the atmosphere and back to the land is what we call the water cycle or hydrological cycle. So let me start with the process which involves the transfer of water from the different water bodies to the sky or the atmosphere. Water is being transferred from the different water bodies to the sky through this process which is called evaporation. Sunlight or the heat from the sun is the one that usually drives the water from the different water bodies to the sky. A water body is just any place where water is found. All those different places where water is found are the ones that are called the water bodies. We have the rivers, lakes, dams, swamps, and ponds. All those are water bodies. When water is changing its state from liquid to gas, that process is the one that is called evaporation. The second process in this water cycle is what we call transpiration. Transpiration is the movement of water from the trees to the atmosphere. During photosynthesis, the plants usually releases water through the leaves or on those small openings called the stomata. Most of that water which is usually released from the trees usually goes to the atmosphere. When that water now, the one that comes from water bodies and the ones that comes from trees condense in the atmosphere there, after some time, that water usually falls back to the land. Now we come to condensation. Condensation is the process of gas changing to liquid. When gas has changed its state to liquid, we call that process as condensation. Water vapor usually changes to liquid in the atmosphere there as it falls back to the land. That process of water vapor changing to liquid is what we call condensation. Then we come to rainfall. The other name of rainfall is precipitation. Precipitation or rainfall refers to water falling from the sky. When water is falling from the sky, we call that process as rainfall. This same water that now falls to the surface of the earth, other part of that water usually sinks below the ground. When it settles below the ground, it is called groundwater. Then the one that is unable to sink below the ground due to impermeable rock, we call it as surface runoff water. It is the one that usually found itself in water bodies such as wells, oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams. So before I conclude, what you need to know is that water cycle or hydrological cycle refers to the continuous movement of water from different water bodies to the sky and back to the land. In the next video, I'm going to explain on the importance of this water cycle to this planet Earth. because this water cycle, hydrological cycle, it occurs on this planet Earth. Thank you for watching my geography tutorial. For great day.